down to Coach Lombardi to see what strategy they're using for this next quarter.
The order we were thinking about was that Louisville was always putting themselves on first, and I think, as an intimidation factor for all the other teams. So we're thinking that, we're going to have another team go first, put ourselves in second, and end up putting Louisville last, so that way they don't intimidate, and then that way, hopefully that won't give them the upper hand. So we'll hopefully see if it works.
It's the second quarter, and we're going into group jumps and tumbling. The teams do not go head-to-head this quarter because the routines take up the entire floor, so teams will be competing back-to-back. And the team with possession was the team with the lowest points at the end of the first quarter. You heard the strategy from Framingham. They've chosen NC State to go first, so let's see how it plays out. And the temperature is rising, both literally and figuratively, because this definitely puts pressure on the first team.
NC State was the number 2 seeded team coming into the tournament. Pretty good synchronization there. Spacing off there. Oh, that's a major deduction there. She didn't complete the trick, and another major deduction on the left.
And the other teams have the advantage because they have some time to mentally go through the routine.
Another major deduction on the right. Not a great start for this quarter for North Carolina State.
So this could be a good strategy for Framingham.
Yeah, he might seem a little bit more confident about his decision. He didn't seem real confident when we talked to him. Again, pretty good sync on that pass. Both teams did well there. Crossing a little sync error there, but they executed the skills.
And they look happy about this.
Again, little sync problems there, and their toe touches weren't executed to perfection, but I like them over NC State right now.
Georgia Southern is up next. This team has a really athletic look to them.
Yeah, all these kids are in great shape. Tremendous athletes. So much hard work they put into this. Whoa, major synchronization problems there. They're not waiting for the passes to get completed, which is part of the problem. Yeah, I think they're top team right now. Georgia Southern applying the pressure to Louisville. Let's see how they respond. Great sync.
Wow, really, really great synchronization and technique.
Little sync error there on the left, not too bad though. That's how you do it. They waited till the pass was completed and then they threw the other cross pass. Synchronization there on the right, but again, I'm gonna have to go Louisville on this one.
Nice job. Louisville takes the round with Georgia Southern right behind them, and it looks like Framingham State's strategy worked out. They moved up to the 3rd spot. Let's go down to the Georgia Southern coach to see how they're feeling right now.
No, we're going right now. We're feeling really good about it. This morning we weren't awake for a long time, but we woke it up right in the tumbling section, and we're right in our element right now. So the toughest thing for us was the stunning, and now I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, Nicole, in the morning session, he's talking about the semifinal round. Georgia Southern started out real sluggish, and when they got to the tumbling section, they kind of turned it on, ended up winning the semifinal round to get here to the Final Four.
We're at the top of round 2. Louisville won the round, so they have possession, and they have NC State starting it off.
Again, part of the strategy is evaluating the other team's talents in these rounds and trying to place your team in the best position to score the points. Sync off on the toe touches, and not really high in the back. A little bobble there.
Next up, Georgia Southern. They competed earlier in the day, and fatigue might be a factor at this point. It's really hot out here.
Yeah, 94 degrees. I might have to kick Rapunzel out of the tower there and move up there. I think it's air conditioned. Sync air is there. Not bad. Oh, couple touchdowns. That's going to hurt him. Overall, it was good routine right up until the end.
And Framingham State is up next. Now, these routines are 30 seconds each, but this entire game is going to be about an hour, which, I mean, I'm totally impressed with, but because I'm already exhausted at this point.
Yeah, and, you know, it's part of the coaching strategy is evaluating your athletes. And where do you put them in? I mean, you're great athletes. You don't want to use them the entire time. When can you rest them?
And this really requires a different type of conditioning than traditional cheerleading, which the routine is only 2.5 minutes. So these girls are in fantastic shape.
Drop down there. Major deduction.
And Louisville, they selected to go last in this round.
Great toe touches. Sync.
Their form is really nice. Pointed toes, straight legs.
And nailed
Nicely
it.
done.
Yeah, great execution.
Louisville stays in the lead, but the battle for second begins between NC State and Georgia Southern. As we head into round 3, Louisville has possession. Framingham is up first.
Louisville chooses routine number 2. It's the second easiest routine in this quarter. Slight sync issues, but overall, good job. A little late on the right. Nice job from Framingham. Again, they may have some fatigue as well. Competed earlier today in the semifinals.
And next up is Georgia Southern. And I'm just so impressed by the amount of athleticism that is required for stunt. These girls are in incredible shape, and they're really in great condition.
Nice sync there.
Nice job.
Yeah, second toe touch could have been a little stronger for the back row. Overall, though, really good routine for Georgia Southern.
NC State having a few synchronization issues.
Pretty good overall, though. You can see how important it is to be a well-rounded athlete. I mean, you have to be good at partner stunts. You have to be good at tumbling, basket tosses, pyramids, everything. You cannot have a weak spot in this or it'll be exposed.
And with the last routine of the half, the University of Louisville. Wow.
Yeah, great execution. Toes pointed, great extension on the toe touches.
Their form is really on point.
Little sync problem there. And there. And those tucks could have been a lot higher.
And boy, these athletes are doing whatever they can to stay cool. And that's the end of the second quarter. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Louisville's perfect score dominates. Framingham with the low game score will have possession when we come back from halftime.